So about a decade ago, I was the duty lawyer working at a courthouse right around Christmas. A duty lawyer is kind of the lawyer that's on call, available for free. You can go speak to them, get some legal advice. And your job is sort of to like triage the situation. Most of the time, you're just getting adjournments for people, directing them to other services. But this one guy came in and the magistrate had ordered there be no further adjournments in his matter, that the matter be dealt with today. So he was like, please help me. And I went through the case file and he had been charged with a really minor shoplift. He'd stolen about $130 worth of miscellaneous items and the police had like itemized them. It's like a pot and pan, a book, soft toy, etc., all from the same store. Now he had a history. He was in his 50s, but about 20 odd years before that, he was kind of a bad boy, but he'd been good for a really long time. And I asked him, look, why did you do this? Like, why did you steal? What was, why did you need to do this? And he said, look, my job stuffed me around. They promised to pay me and then they kind of pulled the rug out from under me a week before, and I'm like in deep I'm in deep trouble. I don't have any money. I can't buy any gifts for my family. I feel like a failure. I feel like I can't provide, and I would rather be a failure in the eyes of the law than a failure in the eyes of my family. And I must have been like 25 at the time, but I remember thinking, God, what an awful situation to be in. So anyway, we go in front of the magistrate and we basically make the case, which is this is a good man who's done a stupid thing. He's sorry, he's ashamed, it shouldn't happen again. And the magistrate was very kind to him and kind of dismissed it. And so inevitably, when you are charged, you have to pay some court costs and some victim support levy. He was like, oh, look, I'll go on a payment plan. I'll pay $5 or $10 a week towards it and I'll pay it off. And so he gets onto this payment plan. I go, what are you going to do about Christmas? He goes, I don't know. So I looked at all the items on the list and I said, look, you've probably been banned from that chain, but there's other chains. And I gave him the money to go buy the exact same stuff that he would have wanted to give his family. And just the thank you he gave me, it was very soft. It was so soft-spoken. And he said, oh, I appreciate this. And man, oh man, have I thought about him, his story, and the stuff that he's been up to for many years since. So yeah, this is your sign that Christmas and the holidays, if you have the capacity to give, it's a gift that you're giving yourself that is way better than anything you could hope to receive. And secondly, you don't know what anyone's going through right now. Be as kind as possible. If you can't make a person's situation better, just do your best not to make it worse.